Alright, what's up guys? It's V7 Genesis here, and I thought today that I would bring you guys a guide for the new Zombies mode Outbreak. It's brand new and fresh. I think I can give you guys some tips to cover all the basics of the mode and maps. Obviously there are 3 that you're going to find out about, and I thought I could offer some tips and tricks to help make your gameplay experience better.
We are dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust. Search but you stay.
So to start off, you're going to want to spawn in and choose your loadout. So I found that using a shotgun was the best weapon to start with, because to me it seemed that either the zombies were stronger, like had more health, or the weapons were just weaker in this mode. So we're gonna want to maximize our damage. So for that, obviously a shotgun is our best bet. For the field upgrade, you can use anyone you like. Personally, I'm a fan of the new Frenzied Guard. I gave it a try, and I'm really a fan of just always having armor. And as you upgrade it more, it just literally makes you invincible for the whole time it's active. So it's really, really good. So now that we've chosen our loadout, it's time to explore the map. So if you open up your map, you'll notice a few different things. First, you'll notice vehicle locations around the map. These are great for just really getting around the map, and they're also really fun for mowing down zombies. You'll also notice ammo and weapons, just in case you need a resupply or you want to buy a better gun. On the map, you can also find the Pack-a-Punch, Wonder Fizz, Crafting Bench, and the Upgrade Station. These are good, if you have the spare points in the later rounds to kind of upgrade and change your gameplay on the fly. So also on the maps, you're going to notice different symbols that we haven't seen before in typical zombies maps. So there might be a dragon in a little circle, and that's the dragon feeding ritual. We know this, it's from Mob of the Dead and from Horizon Drac. Basically, you go to the dragon, you feed it in the circle until it finishes. There's a little fire bar underneath the dragon's head, and it'll slowly deplete. Once it's empty, it'll blast off and leave behind a chest. One thing to note is that it's a lot easier in this game because you don't have to wait one zombie at a time. You can just wipe them all down at once, so it makes it a lot easier, and you can just kind of get it done in no time. You might also find a little chest with a storm cloud and lightning above it. So if you go over there, you're going to find a golden chest. So you're going to want to activate that chest, and what it's going to do is it's going to spawn a load of zombies and bosses. What you're going to do is just go ahead and kill them all, and then just go to the chest and claim your reward. It'll give you. I've had perks in the high runs. I've had score streaks, armor, legendary, and purple weapons, and it's just really good. And I think it is worth your time to go out of your way and do it. Next up on the map, you might see a skull that appears to be in front of a crate. So you're going to want to go to that location on the map, and you'll get some dialogue. After that, a group of zombies and bosses will spawn in, and it's your job to kill them. Once you kill them, it'll also drop a random perk drop, so it's completely random. You won't even know what you get. I've had the unfortunate luck of getting Tombstone in every one of my games, so maybe you're just locked into getting Tombstones. Also, the final zombie might encounter the trial machine. This is the same as it's been on every other map, so there isn't much need to go further into that. So after you've done those side challenges, you're ready to move on to the real challenge. Each round will have a main objective you need to complete. There are 5 total challenges. You have to defend a location in the dark ether. You have to kill a high value target, so a boss zombie. You're going to want to collect Ethereum crystals, so kind of just go and scavenge. Protect a specimen is like protect and defend. And escort a robot is going to be escorting a rover around the map. On to the next part is going to be our bosses. So one thing you'll have noticed is that in this mode there is an abundance of bosses. So you're going to have to know how to deal with each of them individually. For the Mangler, you're going to want to shoot his cannon arm. This will deal a lot of damage to him, and it makes it really easy to kill him, especially if it's charged up. It just kind of sends all the energy back to him and just wipes him out. For the Panzer, it's just like the old games. You're going to want to shoot him in his head to crack the armor, and then go to town on him, just wipe them out. For the Mimics and Megatons, it's business as usual. Just shoot their heads and you'll wipe them out pretty quickly. So after you complete one of your 5 challenges, an anomaly will spawn on the map. You're going to want to head there. So activating it will kind of send a little pulse, and in their little area around it, you're going to get Pack-a-Punch, Wonder Fizz, the Crafting Bench, and the Upgrade Station all around you. So this is going to be your time to set up for the new wave. And then when you're ready, go to the beacon, and then you can decide there whether you want to keep on going through, or you might want to exfil. And then, congratulations, you've completed a wave of Outbreak, and you're ready to continue. Side note here, I personally recommend going into the higher rounds to about 4 or 5 plus, because that's when you can start earning a lot of the higher tier currencies. So that's going to be your refined Ethereum. So now I'm going to show you a clip of what's my first example of first round outbreak. So when I spawn in, I open the map and I find my first challenge. I like to go and do all the available side quests. So that's going to be your dragon feedings, your kind of your hunting down and killing the things, and the golden chests. Doing that, it really sets you up really well for the main challenge, whatever it might be. So in my gameplay here, it was to defend item with Dark Ether and defend a location for about 4 minutes. Also, one thing I want to do, points are very, very scarce on this map, so you're going to want to keep going and killing zombies as you go. Now, you're going to notice that zombies do give you a lot less points, but, as you're going through and just killing them anyway, they'll add up, and you'll have more than you would if you weren't killing. And then from completing all the quests on the map, after that, I go to the anomaly, and I get ready. And before I go to the next wave, I like to have my weapon upgraded to the green rarity, so 1 rarity up. I like to have it pack-a-punched and with 1-2 perks. Now in this gameplay, I actually had 3 just because I got really lucky and I got all 3 challenges spawned in for me, so I was able to do a lot. For points, nukes are your friend here. Now nukes aren't really your friend for what you think, right? So for nukes, they do kill what's around you, but they don't have a very big radius. What you're using them for is for the kills and for the points, obviously. The nuke will give you 400 points. Now, in older games and or normal modes, it's 400 points, whatever. But in this mode, it means everything. If you break it down, a regular kill is only 25, so it takes 20 zombie kills to do what a nuke does. A nuke, you just pick it up, and it's over. So definitely look out for nukes. You double points. Double points are really big as well, because if you get double point at the right moment during a challenge that you're doing, once the challenge finishes, if you still have double point active, you can make a crap ton of points. Like I believe in the gameplay here, I made like 7k off of my completing the challenge. If I double points, that's 14k, and I could have progressed way faster on the very, very first wave. So make sure you're popping double points at the right time to make sure that you're maximizing your points off completing challenges and trials. And yeah, guys, other than that, that is it for this. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.